Grace and peace. I am Renee Teague, the pastor of Enon United Methodist Church in Studley, Virginia. Those of you that have been following, you know that I've changed rooms, and so there's still some arranging to be done in the background. Today is Friday, and we look toward what seems to be our last weekend without an in-person worship service at Enon. We will be able to worship in cars come Sunday, May the 24th. So put that on your calendar. The details will be coming out in an email, but I'd also like to share them with you. We'll be lining up in the parking lot in cars on the Buckeye Road side of the building, where there are steps coming out of our children's wing. You'll need to park cars with at least 6 feet between them. We'll line up as best we can and then amplify the sound suitable enough so that hopefully everyone can hear and benefit from the time together. It will be nice just to be together, won't it? So this morning I'd like for us to consider the presence of God's love when we're happy and when we're sad. God's love is boundless. God's love is boundless. So this morning, no matter where you find yourself, God's love is there for you. You can have the saddest of moments and God's love is still there. You need not feel guilty or ashamed that you feel sad. I know that most of us live with plenty and we have not lost a meal and we don't have a lot of death or sickness right around us. And so sometimes it feels like we don't have the right to be sad, but you do. You are a human being. You know, we got a pulse. We are human and God's love is boundless through joy and through sorrow. Julian of Norwich lived through the Black Plague. In fact, the city that she lived in, 50% of its population died. During her lifetime, there was much loss and much sorrow. She is known for saying, "All will be well. All manner of things will be well." A quote from her, "The fullness of joy is to behold God in everything." The fullness of joy is to behold God in everything. So I invite you this day to behold God in the sunshine and in the rain. Behold God when your head is uplifted and your back is straight, and behold God when you were bent down with sorrow and burdens. Behold God if you are young and have despaired that you're not in school and you're not seeing your friends. Behold God if you are old and you have found yourself shut in far beyond what you imagined for the day. Just behold God. How has God's boundless love carried you in 2020? How has God's boundless love carried you? We are transformed in the loving hands of our God. I would like to invite you to join me in this prayer from our United Methodist hymnal and then in singing Spirit of the Living God. Thou who art over us, thou who art one of us, thou who art, give me a pure heart that I may see thee, a humble heart that I may hear thee, a heart of love that I may serve thee, a heart of faith that I may abide in thee. Amen. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, fall on me. Melt me, mold me, fill me, use me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. In God, all things will be well, and all will be one. Amen.